right. Hey, everybody. We are Twitch Pixel Studios here streaming again with you. I am here today with Natalie Harvey, Michael Murphy, and Travis Fowler. So we will be doing more art and animation and storyboarding and everything for you guys. Our goal here, of course, at Twitch Pixel Studios is to really showcase our artists and their own social profiles and their artwork and their ideas. So we really hope that you go and follow them around the web. Throughout the stream, I'll put up their information. And outside that, we're here to draw today with you guys. So what are we working on here? I've got the Jellyfiller Killer hoping for our show Unicorn Dick that me and Natalie are both working on. Natalie, what are you hopping onto there right now?
These are just the old thumbnails for Unicorn Dick that I'm looking for a specific frame.
Right. It'll be my hand-drawn ones near the end. I think you're looking for.
Yeah, they're in the upper left-hand corner of these ones.
Yeah, for sure. And Mike, what are you working on there?
Working
this looks like a new character.
on a dude for a cyberpunk thing called Chrome.
Nice. Like the browser Chrome?
Kind of.
It's all about Google's browser. And what about you, Travis?
Today I'm working on rigging one of my characters, Cleveland, the real estate dragon.
Right, from the storyboards for the trailer from last stream, right?
Yes, that's right.
Nice. Yeah. So again, feel free to follow Twitch Pixel Studios around the social web, whether Instagram or Facebook or whatever. You can find all of our information either on the bottom of the screen here or on our website, twitchpixel.com, which you can then share, of course, share us around to your friends and family. And now time to draw. There he is. That's the character I'm looking for.
Yeah, I don't think I have a full body. Is that enough? Just the upper half?
Well, no, the thumbnail of what I drew is the one I was looking for, but that should be enough because I can do the rest myself.
Yeah, I don't think I ever saw a full body of him.
Hold on, I'm going to take a peek over there, just right there.
Eric Arg is already on, says, hell yeah, brothers.
Eric Yar!
Nice.
No, I like yours better. So send me just do one of those file export layout image, and then just slide it over your export.
Okay.
Nice. Right. Where are we at, peoples?
Eric Yarg!
What's that?
Eric Yarg.
Yeah, but what's he saying?
Said what's up, dude?
Hell yeah, brothers! Hell yeah! Yeah, we went for a camping weekend. It was great. Got a bunch of drone footage, hung out a bunch, got eaten alive, went out on the kayak on the lake. It was a good time. So hell yeah, brother.
That's nice. I should go camping at some point. Maybe once it cools off a little bit.
Maybe when the world
You
cools
unmuted
off a
yourself and
little bit.
everything there? Yeah?
What?
You unmuted yourself on OBS, yeah?
Yeah, I never muted myself.
Oh,
You
okay.
unmuted yourself on OBS, yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Very much. You unmuted yourself, and it is very good that you do that because otherwise the people can't hear you.
Ah, your accent's so good.
Sounds like the real Norseman, is it not? All right. Where'd you send that in at? Sorry, Discord?
I haven't sent it anywhere.
Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? Just Gmail it to me. That'll be quicker. Audible eye roll.
I don't understand why you wanted to do an audible eye roll when you could just do the eye roll and we'd see it.
Well, yes, that is true, but the audible eye roll is a bit more poignant.
But it's
Or so they say.
more offensive, I would say, for sure.
Yes, 9 out of 10 people say it's more offensive, is what they say.
Who is the 10th person? I'd like to talk to them about their views on it.
It's just it's more a general person, as in persons and people. You know, it's not so specific.
So
to,
you did not
direct people.
take this. You didn't take this survey yourself. You just surmised.
It was a double-blind study.
Oh, was that with Kurth and Alf, the blind twins, or?
Well, it wouldn't really be a blind study if I knew who was a part of it. But it was basically 6 blind guys that we got together, and they were all blind, and we made them do a study.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
that
sounds
most of our slaves weren't blind at the start.
Out of context. Out of context. Watch the show Northman. That becomes funny. All right, this guy's good to go, and I should get an email from Nat when she's done.
Naturally.
I have it.
Okay. Jamal. I'm going to the Jamal. That's not Corningham, but still. Corningham's cornhole. It's Corningham.
Oh.
This is Officer Bacon.
How dare
Oh,
you get the two
ham
confused?
part was in there.
Do they all look the same to you?
Uh,
Is that it?
Is
Is that
So
it?
long.
Do you want
Because
ants?
that's how you
or
get.
bears?
Do you want bear ants or bear? Do you want bear ants?
Ooh, that'd be freaking scary as hell.
What's this
Ooh.
crawling on my cereal? Oh God!
You guys ever seen that picture of a shaved bear?
Yes, it looks like a giant
I
dog.
think so. Yeah.
No, it looks like a hellhound. You telling me that doesn't look like a hellhound? When the stream catches up?
I'm too busy.
Because I'm telling you, it looks like a hellhound. There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty freaky.
Yeah.
There you go. Full stream.
You
or
mean
full screen.
there you
Yeah,
go?
that's a hellhound. That's a hellhound. I don't care what anyone says, hellhounds exist. It was just a shaved bear or a bear that had lost all its hair. D&D is real. D&D for life. Okay, so I have to make a new file now. What's this one called? This is the UD underscore officer bacon underscore 2020. This is where I want to go. Minimize that. Now, import images. Mouse. Uh-oh. That didn't work.
I don't like uh-oh. Can you control Z that uh-oh?
Good old Control Z.
I can't! It was an import of a picture! I'm not sure if that layout image worked, Nat. I'm just checking right now, though.
Got this beautiful Picasso version of Cleveland. Wonderfully jumbled and modern.
Yeah, it saved out as a JPEG, which gave it a black background, so I can't see your artwork over top of it. So,
Okay, let me try that again.
even if you made a layer below it colored white or threw a color card behind it first.
Even
Or you might be able to select as a PNG. That's probably what we want to do.
Hmm.
Export layout image and then save as PNG, and then I'll get my transparency there.
Okay.
PNG 4, sorry. That's specifically PNG 4.
Oh, whoops. I've done goofed. Let's see. How many levels of undo do I have?
is that a challenge?
We'll see. I know I got a lot.
Doth you challenge us? Guess I don't need that in there since there's nothing on that layer now.
There we go. Making a bunch of adjustments, but I didn't actually have a lot of my pieces keyframed. So when I went back to the original 3/4 pose, it was all a little bit jumbled up. And I was like, uh-oh. That's not how it's supposed to look.
Or when you accidentally delete a bunch of pegs, not realizing that you'd have pegged all those things into position in the right layer order.
Yeah.
And then like arms are on the front when they're supposed to be behind the character, or like
Oh,
eyes
It's
are all
just
over the
simply
place
the
on the
worst
backside.
when you peg the wrong thing.
Classic Mike. No. Peg boy Mike.
Good buddy.
You try that, Jeff.
Try that, Jeff. Sounded almost like threatening.
Try
Pig
that,
cop.
Jeff.
That worked. Nailed it.
Good.
Okay, so let's try this again. Le import.
Yep.
There he be. Look at that guy. He's adorable. So now I gotta turn this guy into a rig.
Adorbs.
Now I found my Doki glove and now it's gone again. Classic Jeff move.
Way to Jeff it up, boy.
The Doiki. There it is. I found it. Doki glove. Then they'll do like a super transformation.
Optimus Prime is Jewish.
What?
Yes, from Family Guy alone.
Oh.
Officer Bacon color palette. Look at that.
Officer
Why
Bacon.
are these
Here I go again. My love, never thought I'd turn you into bacon.
Sweet. ABBA.
Yeah.
I can dig it.
Can you dig it?
black outlines? No, I have to start with outlines on this guy, but his outlines will turn to the flesh of his skin or a darker tone. Pulling
The
a
flesh
mic
of his
here,
skinny
using that
skin.
style.
It's fucking good looking though. It's clean.
It does. It works.
Yeah,
I mean,
looks so good.
Our lines are super thick for our characters because of that style, right?
Right now I have ABBA stuck in my head. Thank
Ha!
you.
Oh, yeah.
ABBA never hurt anybody?
Just a little bit.
The ABBA. Into ABBA.
Just the screams of people.
Trying to think of the best ABBA song for rating. I guess I was about to say Waterloo, but Waterloo is about losing.
We don't sing that song when we're raiding.
It's allowed. We get in trouble.
It's counterproductive to the morale of the raid.
So 15. I think that's right. Yeah, that's right. I love doing these simple style characters because it's so much fun to just draw stupidity. Oh, those are supposed to be 15 as well, aren't they?
15 in thickness.
Line work. No, that needs to be 15 as well.
But yeah, so who you drawing today, Mike?
This is Stan. He is Stan Wage. He wages war
Later.
later.
Always later. He's never on time when he wages war. He's always late.
He's like, you know, one day I'll wage war, and they're like, oh sure, Stan.
he wages war precisely when he means
Yes.
to. I've heard of battle wizards. Now have you heard of war wizards?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the same.
Sounds
Yeah. War wizards. Yeah. Battle wizards though. It sounds ready. War wizards are like Sauron or Saruman.
ruin everyone's day.
D.
Making oodles or deformers. Deformers on everything.
Right. Deformers are pretty awesome. Not going to lie.
Mm-hmm.
Point line.
I just gotta get really good at using them.
Working
Some
on this.
advanced rigging.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Or say, getting started on this Cleveland rig was a lot easier because I basically took Molly's rig and just like kind of gutted, like made a copy and then like gutted it to where like, because he's also wearing a suit kind of like hers.
Yeah.
So it's like taking all of the network stuff and just deleting all the drawings, and like I had the framework all there to just be like boop boop boop. All the fancy masks and cutters are all more or less the same.
Yeah, that's what happens when you standardize your rig style, right?
Yeah.
Makes a big difference. Oops. No, cancel. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
That's embarrassing.
Not what I meant. That's so embarrassing.
Everybody's watching you.
They all saw that layer.
Yep.
Layers? You're all layers and pictures of layers? Ah. Wrong thing. Select that. Deselect. Deselect that. Why are you not deselecting the thing I am trying to deselect? Okay, screw you. Zoom in. Select. Delete. I win. Here we go. Oh yeah, I like the way you did his ears way better too, Nat.
Yeah, eh? A little fold over.
Yeah, they're very so cute. Although most people can't see on the stream, but if I zoom in, it's really hard to make out. That was my original drawing of the character in a very tiny thumbnail.
Ah.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll zoom it in. There we go. That's my original drawing of him. Now I'm working on Natalie's version of him, which honestly looks way better than mine. But still within that style. Because that's how she do.
That's how she drew.
Yep.
Mm.
That's how she Nancy drew.
Yeah, now that you're
A
doing
show
the
I
line
st-
work.
A show I still haven't watched. And Eric Arg actually worked on.
Lol.
Okay. That police hat.
I love watching people struggle in 3D. Much more real.
It's got such a dimensionality to it, you know?
No, yeah, police hats can be tricky.
Yes, they can. Because they got that weird lumpy bit,
The weird lumpy bit.
all misshapen and not normal. And they should go see a doctor about.
I believe in you. You can do it.
The next question is how many parts do I have to split the hat into when I get to rigging?
Ooh.
Commence to wriggling.
I guess it depends on how much like moving around and rotating he'll do.
That's true.
Because you could separate like the front lump with like the back part and separate like it and the back part as two things if he was doing a lot of like little minutia things. But
Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll make the brim of the hat one part and then the back of the hat one part. And then I can mess around with the brim separately.
yeah. Because getting it in that little front part, the little I guess it'd be like a badge or whatever, the little yellow part that's usually in the
Yeah.
getting like some stuff with that would be nice.
Eric Arc says, draw faster! Draw harder!
Oh, guess we got it.
Faster makes us harder. What? That's not how that goes.
So inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
This show mature rating.
No, I made this mature rating. You just had to change it.
That's right. You are the grandfather of all mature ratings.
Being it.
Rated M for Mike
For-
is on this on
Mike
the
is
stream.
Nice. Definitely.
Okay. That's its head, so I might as well split this up now. So, Control R. So, hat P_1. That just needs another underscore there. There we go.
Oh, the underscore.
Hat _2. Then go I _1. I_2. I_highlight.
When I was making the mouth pack for Molly, it was like so many drawings I had to label and name.
Right?
Yeah, it's just
God.
like all these different views, all these different mouths, all need to be labeled.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's where the X sheet comes in handy.
Yeah.
So good at it now, though.
Yeah.
Especially with when you control R to add new drawing, you can just keep hitting enter and it adds a new one. You can rename it. You just get fast at it.
Ooh.
Year 1, year 2, and then head base.
I'll have to do that next time. That'll save me a good deal of time.
Yeah, I mean, all of these layers in those couple of minutes, all named properly, and with them selected, I can then just use in the node view that distribute them or order node view or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now I get the full breakdown of my characters.
Nice.
And that took me what, like 30 seconds to get all those in.
Ooh, I learned a really good shortcut that might actually help you right now if you're gonna add pegs to all those. The commands
Control P.
or it's like Control P, but if you do Control Shift P, it gives you each of them their own. Yeah, like someone at work was showing us that, and it was like, what? Like this, all the hour, so much
It's the
time
only way
I've
I had-
wasted.
It's
Yeah,
the only way I add pegs to a rig anymore.
yeah.
Another thing that's good to do too is if I unhook all of these nodes here, do this all the way up to here where my rig stops. And now if I have my rig selected, add the head base in there, and Control G, and then click that into here, and I go in the group has already now got its own composite.
Yeah.
The main comp here. Now if I take that group and I ungroup it, bing, they're all connected to their own composite in the main layer, connected into the sub composite.
right back.
So
Ah.
real quick way to get your composites sorted. And I'm actually
Nice.
keep that as a group though, because that's a character group anyways.
Yeah.
UD_officer bacon _ 2020 rig. Always does that though. Puts the right node way off in the distance.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's hate when that
Just
happens. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I'm actually going to bring this drawing into that group. Bink. Oops, no, cancel. Control V. No, Control V. There we go. That can go at the front of the group for now. And plug that into the multi-port in. Bing! There we go. Now I can work within here and separate all this stuff. So head base 1. Everyone else looking, and that's got a little there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
What's that for?
This is where Jellyfiller Killer is running through the forest and squirting
Nice.
gross globs of jelly filling everywhere.
With every step, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Well, Travis, that's his torso, I assume.
It's his neck.
Oh, his neck.
He has like that kind of like lighter color under part of his neck, and right
Yeah.
now I'm getting it rigged, and it has a cutter to it, so he can like have. Yeah. Let's see, where did I have that?
It's useful.
So you can.
Let me get this
Side of-
unsoloed so I can actually like. It makes more
Smirk.
sense. Here we go. Now I'm getting it, but yeah, I can get whenever that catches up. Yeah, he's got his neck and can just edit all that.
Oh, I see.
Inside
And
of
your
his
line
neck.
works in there and everything too.
Yeah.
So you can just move that as a texture, like it's a texture inside of the cutter, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
That way, if he has like, if he's facing screen right and his head turns screen left, you can have like that part of his neck kind of like warp
Showing
around.
in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, why would you connect that? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why you connected. Will be here too. Oops. Select everything. when you have things like eyebrows that are literally just like one single line, it feels so wasteful to have its own layer just for that line.
Right.
But you have to.
Yeah, it's important.
Cut that out of there. No, leave that piece there. That will be hat P1, which I'm going to rename to hat brim. That'll be hat P2, which I will call hat base, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually going to copy this part out of here. I'm going to copy this whole thing. And a new layer, hat underscore stripe. And then I'm going to do one more called hat underscore badge.
Yeah, you might look better with slightly thicker eyebrows. You could make them thicker now.
Yeah, I might actually try that out. Like more like stern detective style eyebrows, right?
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
And that
Although-
hard-boiled look.
He does look kind of adorable with the thin eyebrows though. And the first rule of Unicorn Dick is how adorable can you make a unicorn's dick? Unicorn detective guys, come on.
Mhm.
Okay, so cutter. Badge layer, and that badge will be completed on the bottom. Okay. There. So now I need to go back to here. Cut that. Delete all of that. Paste that. Cut that off. Now I want to put invisible line in there. Stroke. Okay. Oh wait, no. Now I realize I'm wrong. I am incorrect. Should include all of that. There we go. That's the hat. Over the eyes. Over the ears. That's the nose and mouth. Let's go up the eyebrows, or the eyes up there. That's the head base. Just the top here. And that's just the drawing layer, which now has nothing on it.
My program is glitching out. I'm gonna have to reset.
What, Toon Boom or?
My brush tools are acting like my lasso tool. I click on pencil and it stays on lasso.
That's weird.
Weird.
Oh yeah, I think that does happen sometimes. Yeah, like sometimes you just need to reset it.
Yeah.
It gets confused. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because
At
I've
first,
never
like,
had
am
that
I pressing something
before.
wrong? Cool. Close and reopen.
Yep. That's about all you can do.
Mhm.
Turn it off and on again.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? Freaking love the IT crowd. Actually, mainly it's Aodi. Ayoade.
Ayoade, I think.
Ayoade.
Ayo.
Ah.
What's his face?
What's his first name? Michael? No. Steven? No.
Dave? No. Dan? No. David? No. David
Two
Ayoade?
syllables.
He's David, isn't it?
Ah, I'm not sure.
Anyways, the guy with the afro, he's the best.
He's real good. He's on
He's
a
got-
show on Cartoon Network right now.
Nice. He's also got his own show for the BBC called The Gadget Man and Travel Man.
Ah. Nice.
It's
Nice.
famous stars, different places for 48 hours. Here too.
Yeah, on Cartoon Network, he plays. It's the show Apple and Onion, which is about like it's like all the people are food products. So, but it's like everything else is normal. It's just like all the creatures and people who walk around are like an apple and an onion stalk, and like they
That's hilarious.
do shenanigans, and like yeah, he's the onion of the two of them. It's a lot of them
Weird,
just
but
kind of
hilarious.
hanging out and being. Yes, it's kind of the humor is kind of strange, but in a fun way.
What's a weird choice? It's probably got that Ayoade dry
Oh, yeah.
deadpan kind of stuff,
Yeah,
right?
he's very deadpan, and they kind of like sing like half songs. They're like songs that don't make much sense. They're just like throwing a bottle like back and forth, and they're like, "Bottle catch is our favorite game," and that's that's like the whole song. There's a lot of that kind of stuff.
It's funny.
Cute.
Alright, that is the head composite complete. Undo the body! Has Mike come back yet?
No.
Not yet. Wonder what he's off to doing.
Hmm,
He's doing the mic.
no, it's just pet.
I like the way you drew the jellyfish killer there, Nat. I might have to go back and do some touch-ups for mine. I like his eyes better.
Yeah, for some reason I'm just drawn to the style. It's very Worlds Beyond the Grave to me.
Oh yeah, totally see that now. That's our comic me and her did together years ago.
Yeah, I'd love to make a cartoon out of that someday.
I would love to. It was such a simple style, but I feel like it has to stay in the black and white
Yeah,
that we originally
I know.
drew it in, because it doesn't feel right. Every
Yeah.
time I try and colorize those characters, it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's like Simon's Cat style black and white, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, or even to some degree Calvin and Hobbes, because
Yeah.
they colorize it, but it somehow takes away from it.
Yeah, it totally
Color.
does.
Yeah, yeah.
I think actually if we did that Calvin and Hobbes sketchy watercolor style coloring, it might work well with Worlds Beyond the Grave, actually.
Yeah, I like that thought.
Oh yeah. Get some of that kind of like rough ink kind of
Yeah,
feel to
exactly. You get it. This guy
Yeah.
gets it.
This guy gets it. Yeah. Yeah, then I could actually watercolor. Nah,
Ooh.
that would take so long though.
Well, if we did some watercolor brushes in Toon Boom, I mean, sure there's a way
Yeah.
to do it better these
Yeah.
days with technology. We have the technology!
Yeah, there's ways of replicating that kind of look, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially in Toon Boom Harmony's 2020 or whatever. Now they got all those new vector brushes you can use.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember because I watched they had like the tech demo video on YouTube a while back when they first launched it. I'm trying to remember they're really pushing or promoting some of their new, like line quality features. I'm trying to remember what some of them were.
Yeah, and they've got the line thickness pretty much down now too, so when you zoom in,
Yeah.
zoom out, or change scene over scene, you should be able to retain line thickness a lot easier now.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, useful.
Sometimes it doesn't pick you up, Nat. Like I heard you go, ah, there.
Yep, I'm experiencing the same thing with YouTube.
Interesting. So we'll have to
Okay.
figure out our mics a little more.
Well, but I know they can hear you because they responded to a comment you made that I didn't hear.
Huh.
Yeah, like I haven't heard any. You guys have been coming through fine on my end.
I wonder if
good.
it's just because we're in the same room together.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, as long as it comes through fine for everybody else, that's what matters.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And at least I can, now that I have one ear open off
Mm,
of my headphones, I can hear you.
that's a good idea. There we go. Well, let's put my mic up, not there. There we go. That's better. Somewhere I can still drink coffee. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. That's another thing too.
Okay, let's take that out of there. Jump into here. Control R. Body. Underscore base.
Ugh, my coffee cup doth runneth empty. Good thing there's a pot of coffee right behind me.
I like this break.
run
Smash! Smash! Another!
Yeah, just break every cup.
Thor the crap out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I can almost reach with my headphones, but I can't really. Be right back.
Yeah, my coffee machine is arm's reach away from my computer.
Well, you can still see Natalie on her on the stream at the coffee maker right now. That's where it is.
Oh yeah. Huh. Yeah, it's like when I first got my coffee machine, like I was like, I'll put it in the kitchen, which is like on the other end of the apartment from me, and I was like, nope, that won't do. It was just
Just
right here.
won't do.
It was right here, so I can just lean over and get coffee.
Yeah. You need to get a good carafe going.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's the best way about it.
Carafe.
Actually, I'm gonna start doing
Coffee.
this. The body stuff over here.
Oh, that is so cold. Ooh.
Oh yeah, nothing worse than like reaching for a cup of coffee and then drinking it, and it's like all gone cold and room temperature, and it's just like, ugh.
Ugh. Yeah, just throw some ice cubes in there.
Right. It is funny how coffee is good hot and cold, but when it's like anywhere in between, it's like, oh no, this is the worst.
I know, right? Yeah, because it's like somebody was just swishing it around in their mouth and spit it back out in the cup.
Yeah.
Not a good temperature. Oh, Mike is back now.
Yeah, there he is.
Is he still muted? I think
Sounds
he's muted.
like it.
He's cutting his chin off. Don't even
Yeah.
hear him in Discord.
He's not.
I'm not muted.
Like,
I'm not muted. I'm not.
I'll message him on Facebook.
Oh, there he is. I hear him.
Do you?
The fuck?
Or I think he just said
What
I'm
the
not.
hell?
Oh, there we
There
go.
we go.
Ah.
I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't do anything. I haven't changed anything. I haven't clicked on anything. And I'm okay. All right, cool. Yeah, whatever. Fine. Cool.
Yep, you're
Fine.
good now.
That is how computers work. Yes, they just do what they want, and we just deal with it. Yes.
I'm unfamiliar with the thing you're referring to. I'm from the year 3000 BC.
That is right. I'm sorry. I kind of jumped to the future there in my brain.
We have to
It
find
happens
a
sometimes.
better way to communicate about your mental illness. It's a serious thing.
Such a good accent.
It's a serious thing. You should go see the town doctor about that.
I did, and
About that?
he told me to hold a rune stick and pray to the stars. All it did was they talked back, and I don't know what to do with them.
Yes.
About those virgins. I saw that Arm had visited their hut.
Problem with
I do
Uh,
not think the sacrifice was in a pure state, if you catch my drift.
we should be fine as Arm is still a virgin himself because he is Arm.
Parts of Arm are definitely virgins.
So good.
I should go down there. Rigging. Oh my god, I'm rigging.
It's just like it's like
I know,
saying I'm
like,
dying, but
it's the wonderful visual amazement of rigging. Watch as I put deformers on like 50 little pieces. Come and be amazed.
ah.
As I make sure that the pivot points are lining up between views.
You know how I do that now?
How's that?
I take once I have my character rig drawn all the way around, I go to every angle and I pull the arms and legs away from the rig and line them up perfectly over each other where all their pivot points are on every angle. And then I put my pivot points in the same spot. That way when I peg them into place, no matter what drawing I'm on, no matter what angle I'm on, and no matter where that limb has been moved, its pivot point stays in the same spot. Across all angles.
Ooh.
I actually sent one of my rigs to Toon Boom. They're like, how did you do that? And I was like, easy, I rig it like this. And they're like, holy crap.
Holy carp.
Holy fart sparkles.
Holy fart sparkles.
Holy shit dicks.
That was pointless. I wasted my time there. Need to undo that. So, where do these need to go? That goes over that. That goes behind that. But in front of that. And same goes with this. Yeah, so look at all my experience cable dragging and cable connecting. It's so visually appealing.
Every roadie thought the same thing.
Ha ha! I got that. That was a music roadie reference.
Yeah. I like the way you roll cables, boy.
Not so sure about that one. It was a little creepy.
Sorry,
A little
that's what I
creepy.
get for accepting jokes from everyone. Or, god damn it.
Okay, so the waist and the belt have to go above both the legs. So waist will go there. Belt will go in front of waist. And then uniform line goes over the body. And then the body. What? Wait, what's happening there? Why is the body connected in two places? Uniform line is also connected in two places. That means go in front of the legs, and in front of the waist, and in front of the belt.
Tip of the teeth, top of the tongue.
Red, yellow, I can't even.
Red, leather, yellow.
Yeah, I was like,
what
how'd
you were looking for?
Couldn't, yeah, couldn't
Blah,
even,
blah,
couldn't
blah,
even
blah.
start
Really gave up quick there.
it.
Right after the
This
R,
is why
honestly.
This is part of the reason why I'm not pursuing like voice acting professionally. I'm got a bad slow tongue.
Alright, I'm just gonna take a quick bathroom break. I will be right back. Hold that coffee.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers. La Hallelujah.
Lalelulelo.
See.
Si se satasio.
I mean, there's got to be material for the outtakes, so we can't get it perfect every
Oot
time.
takes.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd be boring if there weren't any hilarious outtakes.
I feel like there aren't as many as there used to be. The lack of fun Jackie Chan movies has gotten rid of all the outtakes.
Aw. Yeah, good old Jackie Chan movies.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Always.
Always. All of the ways.
Forte.
I'm getting there. I'm getting them deformers on there.
Here we go.
Yeah.
And a one.
1 minute.
Oh, and got it. Okay.
Head and the torso. I just all the limbs and the hips. And the tail.
And it. And it.
One of those.
And one of these.
I had a good time at the shitting log. Alright, where was I? I got that in there, got that in there. I haven't done anything else. Upper arm 1. Oof. Looks like Jellyfiller Killer is having a rough time over there. The candy cane's still
Yeah.
sticking out of his head.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
So good. Ooh, legs for days, Mike.
What?
Legs for days.
It's
Look at them
proportionate.
games.
I was just like, it was zoomed
Oh,
into
yeah.
his legs pointing the string.
Look at these babies. Yeah.
Look at them gams.
I need to fix that shoe.
And then I need a stroke line. Sounds worse than it is.
This is the happiest season of my life. Yeah, much better.
Yes,
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
with my stapler.
Yes.
Okay, now his hands are, I guess they're just hooves, aren't they, that you made in
They're
two
just
pieces?
hooves.
So he just
Yeah.
does that? So how's he even holding a
Yeah.
pen properly?
Well, that's a good
That's
question
great.
for a lot of the
I
characters.
know, I
we
love it.
have.
The little hoof
How are they
hands.
doing?
That's the best part about cartoons is nothing has to be logical or make any sense.
Yeah.
I love the image of like when the Powerpuff Girls when they're holding chopsticks, and it's just like the little like nub hands, but like with a a chopstick on each side of their like hand.
Yeah.
It's like this
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense at all.
Da 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 da.
Mirror.
Aha.
Weird. I can hear Mike's response.
Headset plugged into my tablet so I can check the stream.
Okay. Oh jeez.
Here, I'll actually
Delay.
mute it. Oh, what? Where's Twitch let me mute things?
Twitch.
No,
doesn't
Twitch.
let me do things.
Yeah, apparently it won't let me mute the stream.
Let's listen.
Well then, I just won't watch anymore.
Oh, okay.
You jerks. Just watch it on restream.
Watch it on the restream. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That's how it works. I can do it.
Doable.
Ooh. You know, sometimes when I start drawing on my Wacom, it just like fingers and my whole hand thing just slides completely the wrong direction when you're drawing. This weird wonky line.
You get this weird wonky line.
Just a weird wonky line. Weird wonky line. I'm gonna delete that. I don't like it. Just that part. How do you got his hand there? Oh, I see. So he's got one kind of like that. And the other like that. I guess I got it work. I better hit the Control S button before I go any crazier.
Yeah. Well, it's a good time to save. Every time is always is a good time to save.
Always.
I need a clock that like has like all of the numbers or just says time to save. Oh, look at the time. It's time to save.
Good idea for a GIF for an animator. Well, anybody who uses this software, actually.
Yeah. It's time to save o'clock.
Yeah. Exactly. Nope. Maybe poking out of his pocket. Pork rinds.
A porking ticket.
No!
That's
I'm writing that into the show
Yes,
somehow.
yes,
that's
that's
going in.
When I have to get you a porking ticket. It's good stuff. It's good for the.
This is kind of the first normal person you meet in their universe. Everyone else is like over. And then you meet this guy, and he's like, "Oh, for fuck's sakes, why am I dealing with these idiots?"
Nice.
Okay, save. The rest of his character now will be done freehand because there is no more of him.
Oh.
That's right.
He's coming along though.
Yeah.
Just looks like a bunch of
Yeah.
overlapping lines.
This doesn't seem like a drawing. It seems more like overlapping lines. What you've drawn on the rune stick?
Runes? That's a good word.
You gotta roll the art. Rune stick.
Rune.
Rune stick.
Yes.
Look at that, 1 o'clock. Everybody, it's been an hour. Oh my God.
Power.
Yeah.
Power. So I'm just gonna throw up on my screen here for anyone who is watching or wants to watch later. Just gonna throw up my screen with our social information, how to get to the social networks of all of our buddies. Everybody on the channel here. There's myself, Natalie, Travis, and Mike there, as well as Twitch Pixel Studios. So feel free to follow us on either Instagram or Twitter, and of course Twitch Pixel Studios across Instagram, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook. I'll leave that there for a minute or so.
You said throw up on my screen.
Throw up on my screen. I'm just gonna throw up on my screen. Blah! There's our social information for you.
But thanks for the promo, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jeff.
Again. So cynical. Of course, though, guys. I mean, that's what this is all about. Twitch Pixel is trying to be a studio, of course, that really promotes the artists as well as the voice actors, as well as the directors and producers and creators of the show, because, well, you guys put in most of the work. And since these are your shows, you are all those people, so it's even better.
Haha! Why do I not feel like I'm winning?
Yeah.
There is no winning in animation. There's only completion.
Completion.
That's a good 3/4 angle for him. However, I kind of want to get everything straightened out so it's not like he's leaning forward. Go. Grab that stuff, plus that, and this, and that, and this. Up. Over. These reverse.
Nice looking, super clean. I'm gonna take the line art away.
drop some color in this mother.
Yeah.
E.
Ethan. Alright. Better throw back up the regular old stream there, Jeff. There you go.
Throw it up.
I guess I should do some nostril color too.
Yeah, color the nostrils.
The nose trills.
It's a bit too pink.
Bit
There you
too pink. Don't you think that it's a little too pink?
Methinks my ear doth not completely closed line.
Bless you.
Blessed be thy drawer of the ear, for all thine lines cross over one another, and therefore a fill can be completed.
Amen.
Ding that line so it works
Amen.
better.
I'll be right back.
Sound like a vampire, Nat.
I know. I
Yeah.
don't know why.
All the deformers on this thing.
Going deformer crazy!
So many deformers.
Deformers? What the hell is that? I've turned into I don't know.
Was it the first one? No, it was the former one.
Ah. Wait.
Redo.
Reboot.
Reboot.
There's a show.
Warning, incoming game.
Yeah.
Incoming game. And their main character? Bob. Really, guys? Bob?
You know what?
Bob.
They made Bob work. They made Bob work.
They did. They made Bob work.
You hear that, Bob the Builder? You're not the only one.
You're nothing!
Nothing without the people that can build it.
That's right.
It's not yes I can, it's yes we can. You can fucking do anything by yourself, Bob.
Bob is just a palindrome for Bob.
Yeah.
That's deep, right?
Psychedelic. No, that's an offer. Do you want to see?
Would you like some psychedelics? Let me uniform shadow. Or no. I'm just gonna call it uniform dark. There we go. And then we can go back. There.
Oh yeah, you put it in
It's in the
the
hat piece place.
library there.
Just barely black. That's what I need for color. Just barely black. Color should the stripe be on the top hat? I guess that's kind of just barely black too, isn't it?
Yeah, I think yeah.
And I'm gonna do badge.
Barely black.
Hat, badge.
Can blame it
Let's go
on
solar.
me, barely black.
Okay, I forgot to finish that line off.
Finish him.
Finish him. Mortal Kombat.
Meow, 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 meow.
Didn't stop for my work.
Whatever, Mr. Bean.
Magic.
Take magic.
Or is it like a orc from Warcraft 2?
Something to do. Work done.
Yes, me lord. Righto.
Righto. Work finished. I guess I should just make the brim and the stripe the same. So, goodbye, hat stripe. Yes, okay, delete. And then we're going to go at stripe. And now that is going to fill with that. Right there.
That is
There we
how it's
go.
supposed to be.
Ah, my ears. Crushed by my headphones into my glasses.
I know.
Oh yeah,
Same
that's
problem.
yeah.
Alternate ears.
Part of the reason why I switched to or one of the many, well, several reasons I switched to contacts. But yeah, it was just the like, the pressing of like headphones.
Yeah.
Like I was getting so much like soreness, like right on the temples.
Yeah. It's enough to cause a headache.
Mm.
I guess I want just to do that to hat base. Now, rid of this old hat base. Okay. Go to new hat base and drop that color into there. There we go. Officer Bacon coming together. So cute. I've seen the picture. Jellyfish Killer face planted on the ground.
Yeah, you should see the whole sequence of him tripping. It's pretty great.
Do a quick step through. Yeah. Oh, that's great. Oh, the way you make his face go
Oh,
from wide-eyed
nice.
to suddenly screaming, falling, and then hit the ground. It's good. Bleh.
Dripping jelly as he goes.
You should do one shot before he hits the ground, or after, well, when he hits the ground like that, where like jelly's squirting out of the hole between his legs as well. It's like kind of arcing.
Oh no.
That's funny.
I guess that would be the.
That's right. his main body. I just gotta do his legs now. That's gonna be the interesting part. So I want him to stay stubby. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Mm.
Stubby is cute.
Stubby is adorbs. Uh-oh. Lost my pen. I lost my drawing pen.
Lost it.
I do this all the time. I put it down in front of myself and then just poof, gone. It's probably actually on the floor. Oh, it's not. Oh, it was on my lap.
Ah, there you
Classic me.
go.
There we go. Should I just leave it like that, guys?
Perfect.
Yep, just skinny legs. Perfect.
Oh
Yes,
my
it's great.
God.
Skinniest of legs.
It's funny. Should probably shorten them a little. I want it to be like kind of that stubby. Tell we're all hard at work.
Yeah, so intently focused. Oh, let's see. Just now noticing my sister's on board. Let's see.
Hey, Fleaflower and Leah. How do I chat with you all? Well, you can chat in the chat. We have Restream chat on the Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, so you can chat on either of those platforms, and we're using a software called Restream Chat, which will actually forward your messages between all the different channels, so you should be able to talk to each other just like that.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I am everywhere.
Ah,
Leaflower
yes,
says.
it's true.
You are everywhere.
But yeah, we're just chipping away at our little projects here. Jeff and I are working on some rigs, and Natalie's storyboarding, and Mike's working on a character, so
That's right.
we're doing it.
We're doing the
Yep.
thing, guys. You're doing it, Peter. You're believing. I guess I should just delete that, I think. Oops.
Says, wow, I love it. Nice to see you all today. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
fairly quiet on the stream as far as things go. Usually, Mom drops by, so it's nice nice having someone stop by. Yeah,
Some fresh faces.
yeah.
Yeah, that.
She says, I like Natalie's thing there.
Yeah, she's drawing that's the jelly filler killer. Big jelly filled donut tripping over some stuff, bleeding profusely.
Yeah, it is not a potato, although it can resemble a potato.
It's been called a potato in previous streams.
Yeah. There will be a potato character.
Oh,
Eventually.
definitely. Well, Unicorn Dick is full of ridiculous characters.
Ridiculous
Anything-
characters.
Like this
Like
Mike
us.
guy.
Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Yeah, feel free to ask any questions while we're doing it. About our shows, about what we're working on, about the software we're using, or just talk geek. Because that's what we're here for. To work and to hang out. And to hang out.
Speak in funny accents.
Speak in pretty funny accents from the Norseman
See, I
show.
don't know what you're talking about, and I'm kind of offended, if I were to be honest, about how you're treating my accent.
You
This is
know, they
pretty
say that,
normal
9 out of
from
10
where I'm
9
from.
Out of 10 people 9 out of 10 people say that your insulting us to our accents is your own fault. It's more about you than it is about us.
Like you.
You. More about you than it's about us.
Cannot do that. I will do that later. Haha!
We try to be funny. Sometimes it really doesn't pan out, but you know.
We try.
I still have yet to understand
It's the thought that counts.
what the pan is about.
Okay, Officer Bacon, I gotta get that crotch working right. It just really isn't sitting well with me.
Gotta work the crotch.
The crotch is not sitting well with you.
No, really isn't.
Leah's.
You ain't
Leah
wrong.
says, "You guys are funny." And then, so Travis, what are you working on there? I'm working on the rig for one of my Dungeon Flipper characters, Cleveland. You know, I'm getting let me get into a less jumbly looking part. But yeah, I'm working on making a rig for him to animate with, and I've got this. Remember the string catches up. This 3/4 view all good to go, and now I'm working on a front view. But I just finished getting him all adjustable with pivot points and deformers on all these different pieces and parts. So now I'm just trying to remake all those pieces and parts, but from the front side.
Front side?
Right now, my front. Yes, front side.
side.
Our front side represent. And it is coming along, but the front view right now looks like a big old jumble. Very Picasso.
But in the best way possible.
To draw his little butt cheeks.
What do you mean, little?
just his little butt cheeks right there to do, you know, the farting and the shitting.
Worm,
from.
you seem to draw men with more bulbous butt cheeks than you do the women.
Classical.
Leah says, "Cool,
And
that's
that's
fancy. He
ironic.
looks
Oh,
fancy.
That's ironic.
His Cleveland is pretty fairly fancy. Very professional. His Cleveland.
Actually, use that color. Ha 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 ha.
Black line, that's what I need. It does not look correct. It's crunch. Oh, it's off.
Which in...
Got it centered and it shouldn't be centered.
Are you gonna be seeing his butt from the front side, or? Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to do the crotch thing, but it's really just not working the way I had hoped.
Leah says, "LOL, Natalie, I want to eat your character."
Yeah.
He does have all that tasty jelly on him.
Yeah. I know. I don't know why, but I crave donuts every time I storyboard.
Okay, where's my waistline? Okay, there's the waistline. The feet are both at the back. So the waist actually has to drop all the way to the back here. No, it doesn't. Son of a bitch. I forget how to. I don't know how. Oh, right. Waist stays in front. Cut that off there.
Leah says, "What's the hardest part about creating crotches?" Sorry, I hope that's not inappropriate.
Ah.
Inappropriate. You've obviously never been to this channel before. Number one, you guys goes, or even genitalia go. It's hard to suss out for each character because each character technically is going to be different, right? But I've always had a problem with crotches and waists to connect to the legs to the body, so that's always just been a shortcoming of my own, personally.
Let's see, I'm trying to think of how I did it on this rig I'm working on. I think I have it as just like a piece with like the Leo's laughing. Like the leg in front of the crotch, in the 3/4 view, the leg in front of the crotch, which is in front of the other leg.
Yes.
Waiting for the stream to catch up there. Got those different pieces.
Right, on the 3/4 view, technically the back leg would be hidden by everything. That's something I'm missing right now. I've got the front leg, or that leg in front of everything, because
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have the proper pegging in yet, right?
Mm.
But that's close. I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
can
get
workshop
there.
that.
Totally.
I can workshop that.
See, what you do is you just, like with
Turn the
pants,
suck
you
down?
kind of just kind of imply it with like a little bit of shading, you know, just like I'm doing here. You know, you just a little bit of shading.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
not too,
You gotta get the shape shifts
not
right.
too, you know, you don't want to be too outgoing there, you know. But if you're really feeling up to it, you could totally go for a deeper curve there, you know, around about like
I think.
that.
Hey Mike, what would you say is the hardest? What's the hardest part about that shading? would you
Well,
say?
you know,
Yeah, that's how you say. How you
there
say
we go.
the hardest
There we
part.
go.
You know.
I see what you did there.
This guy put a banana in his pants.
why is there a toilet paper roll in your pants?
In your pants. It's for when we do the raping and the pillaging. I don't look so small, you know. It's a little embarrassing to rape and pillage and have small. looking penis.
Unfortunately, in order to actually rape and pillage, you need to take your pants off a little. I don't know why I went a
Being a
little
Viking
Irish.
is a very tough job. Being a Viking is very hard because with the raping and the pillaging, you have to be careful about how your crotch looks. You know, you got to manicure down
It's
there.
about morale as much as it is anything else.
And it's hard to manicure in the Viking age when you have nothing but a large sword to manicure with. You know. Oh, something's coming in here.
Well, who's
Well, it's
this?
good. Well,
It's Eric R.
Eric
in the flesh.
Woo! Special guest
That's
star.
right. Guest
yeah, we have a
appearance.
guest star on here. Wow.
It's cool because you came in just on time for a bunch of people to be in the chat too.
Camera 2.
This is our number one fan who's usually on the chat at all times. Usually the only guy in chat at all times.
Oh, I'm not in your camera yet on your screen.
Yeah.
No,
there
it's gonna
was.
catch up. It'll catch up. There, oh, there he is. You can see the thing happening.
Yeah.
So if I'm not watching, who's watching?
You actually have two people watching.
Yeah, my
Leah-
sisters.
And Leaf? Is Leaf your sister or is Leah your sister?
Leah, but usually her screen names are Leaf.
Oh, she's on YouTube and on the Facebook. So it's technically one person that I thought was.
Yeah.
Augmenting our views. Okay.
I'm making Officer Bacon for that end scene where he. Yeah.
Hey!
That last scene where you're Corningham and I'm Unicorn Dick, and the officer comes up and they like shove the fake unicorn horn on top of their. He's frustrated with them for sure. You're doing things illegally over here.
Anyways, hi everybody.
First guest star ever.
Wow.
I like how I'm watching me from like 15 seconds.
I know, right? You'll eventually bend down into frame. There he goes. He did the thing. You should go look at Natalie's screen and you should go through the step-by-step of that shot for him, Nat.
Yeah.
Watch this. This is great.
Alright. Here he's trucking through the forest. Splat.
So
Yep.
fun.
Yeah. Skeleton jelly everywhere. It's gonna be a sticky ant-filled forest.
That's how you get ants.
And then he pulls out his gun.
LA ants suck.
But you can't though, because this is an adult stream. We've been
Oh yeah, that's true.
making.
I mean, these are adult shows for the most part. I think even Dungeon Flippers is a bit older rated, isn't it? Like 16 plus?
yeah, it's supposed to be more adult, yeah.
Yeah. Unicorn Dick looks like a kid's show, but it is not a kid's show. Okay, so Okay, so Unicorn Dick, as your sister's asking here, Unicorn Dick is basically Unicorn Detective. So that's a show that me and Natalie are working on with that jelly donut she's drawing and the
Yes.
pig that I'm drawing here. And it's like Morty.
It's definitely really cool being on this side of thing, and I can't hear you two guys, but it's nice to actually kind of form.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably before they see the video, or I'm not sure how it works, but
A little bit. They can hear you through our
Yeah,
mics.
yeah.
I'm just testing to see what the video's like. How the lag is.
Hers I think's a bit better than mine.
There's me pointing. Oh, I wave. I'm waving, and I'm soon gonna do a dance.
There he goes.
Not on this side yet. There.
Oh, you're slower than mine.
Oh, really?
Travis' sister says, that sounds like a fun show. Yeah, and I hope so. I mean, so far it's been quite a blast to work on. I've been writing it, Natalie's been storyboarding it, and Eric, in fact, the guy who's joining us on the stream today, and myself are voicing two of the characters. Natalie will do some voices too. I'm sure Mike and Travis will both do some voices as well.
I'm doing the main voice.
The secondary. What are you talking? I'm doing the lead voice. Oh, lead sparkles.
Sure.
Yes, you are. I'm the dumb one, as per usual, like we did before villains. I'm the dumb one.
Listen here, you fucking sparkle pony.
What was that?
Sparkle bones.
He was smarter. He was smarter than everyone but Dr. Don't. He was the second smartest. Synapse? Well, That's a tough one because she was more the emotional smart character, where you would have been the logical smart character. She was the heart, you were the brains, and then Dr. Don't was just the evil, and Shadow Snake was the idiot. Yeah.
It's really fun being on this side watching things.
Yeah, man. You can sit on the couch and you'll be able to see.
On my phone right now.
Yeah. There it is.
Aw. Yeah.
Yarp.
Stop heavy petting my dog.
That's just not
Heavy
right.
petting.
Crotch line.
Whose crotch line is it anyway?
Watching me, watching
It's
me.
funny watching you on my stream, through my stream, on Natalie's screen.
So now I'm just standing here,
Yes, that.
looking at my phone, watching me look at my phone to see how long it takes for me to. There you go. Watching me look at my phone. That takes a long time.
Yeah.
Delay.
Like that's kind of better. Plus, I can really. Always get impatient.
Always.
Sorry, that wasn't that good. You weren't correct.
Voice directing. Oh, that was your line, isn't it? Son of a witch, Flynn. It's pretty close, though. It's pretty close. It's when you had a few drinks in you and you're getting a little raspy with your voice and it sounds like Cornhole, you know? It's like, son of a witch, Flynn.
Son of a witch.
That's right. Holy fart sparkles. That's my catchphrase. It's worst catchphrase ever.
So bad. it's
Officer
good.
Bacon. Please.
Oh yeah, well, let him wear that.
What? Oh, just like the, as the shot was.
So they can see. Okay, yeah. What's this stuff?
So this is the rig of him. So each arm and each leg is broken onto different layers, and then those layers are connected to each other. So if I grab the upper arm, the lower arm and the hand go with it. But if I grab just the lower arm and the hand go, and then if I grab just the hand, it goes. That way I can animate them separately. And then what you do on top of that is you add what's called a peg. So I go like that, drag the peg into view. This green thing now only takes information. So I can add movement to that peg on the animation timeline. Like start here with a frame, you know, on this peg I should say, and add a keyframe, and then move over to here, which he doesn't exist for. F5. F5. And then when I grab that arm again,
Armageddon.
and I move it up a little, or whatever, you know, it can move over time. Woo! Look at that move.
Oh, Leah says,
Now
I
if I
like
get-
those shoes, Mike.
Thank you.
I like those shoes. Nice. And then if I
You mean these? They're wheelies.
fine lips,
Oh, really?
fine lips beer is great. Essentially, fine lips. Yep. Everything.
Nipple monster.
Oh,
Yeah.
I already did that one. Yeah. He's on my Instagrams now. Wonder how many. I think I got a bunch of likes on him too.
Well, yeah, nipples.
What's not to like? Neepas.
Oops, it's /J Salmonin. And that's what it is? Yeah, that's it. That's no, none of your damn business. Literally, that's my password. There's the nipple monster. There he is. There he is.
I'll never forget when you actually started doing that.
That's what live stream's all about. You made a request. You said, make me a nipple monster. So I made you a nipple monster.
You don't really get to keep that. That's like gross and weird. You need to eat in our show. Cameo.
Gross and weird.
Look at him go. It used to until we bought these two mics last week. It wasn't until last week we ran out of these. Just the
Yeah,
mic
they're
part here that I can actually come off with headphones. It's called an amp Lion microphone, and you can connect it to any headset and plug it in USB to any computer, and then it's unidirectional. Yeah, it's just a magnet, and then clips back on. Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
More you know.
The more you know. Body Break with Hal Johnson and Joanne McLeod.
I get to Joanne.
Ah, sweet. I get to be Hal Johnson with that sick fro and that mustache. Yeah, that's right. Or what did I say? Cron Binge and Fuck Sawyer with the two names I gave us camping. He's Fuck Sawyer and I'm Cron Binge. I don't even know why I said it. It was just like one of those Jeff being an idiot moments, and then it just stuck for the whole weekend. Tom Sawyer and Huck Finn, but I did it backwards. I did Tom Finn and Huck Sawyer. Fuck Sawyer and Cron Binge.
Yeah, it was good getting to hang out with you, Leah.
Oh, bye, Leah.
See you
Thanks for
around.
coming in. It was great seeing you. Come back next week. Which will be on the stream somehow. Oh, that's right. You won't be. You'll be getting serviced.
Ha ha!
Mwah, mwah. A famiversary?
Yeah, like that was we became a family. We just didn't have Fred yet, so until he decides that he doesn't want to be a part of it, he's joining us.
Until right now he doesn't have a choice because he's a child.
And this way we don't have to get babysitters.
Yeah, good call. There we go. Officer Bacon's looking a little more proper in the crotchular area.
So I'm sure I'm like very. Oh no, guys! Is it against the law?
Here, let's do this. Oop, nope. I want that eyebrow too. Yeah. The right hand side of that eyebrow. So you want me to do the quirky eyebrow? Like he's like, huh?
Work.
But you don't want to go too high and conflict with the hat. In fact, you know what? What you need to do, and actually, is like shave his eyebrows entirely.
There we go.
That's what happens.
There we go.
And if anyone's confused, he's talking about his infant child.
All fought down.
Well,
His
he's
infant
two.
spawn.
Old enough to talk a little bit.
This is our sales structure comes along really well. Saying pretty sentences which will blow your mind because you're like, what?
But does he grasp what they mean yet?
Yeah, actually.
Turn all that
How
off.
about that, Jeff? Yeah, he does. What's that? What? You want to challenge him to a
No.
spelling bee? Huh, Jeff?
I
Huh?
refuse.
He was having a very, 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 very hard time.
Oh yeah? Taylor doing good with him? Yeah, she's pretty good with kids. She likes little kids too.
Yeah, he kept being like in to the pool.
Yeah.
She finally was like in the pool.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Cute.
And then he was watering the flowers and the deck.
As one does, make sure you water your deck or it will not stay a deck.
His point was that he stood on the wooden deck and it was hot.
Hot.
Smart.
And then he was putting water on it and he was standing on it saying,
Wow.
He figured it out.
they're not drawing hard enough.
No, come on, guys. You heard him.
Dude,
So harder, I guess.
fast, sorry, I've been aggressive.
On the fast part, but the hard part. Exactly. Hell yeah, brother.
Now they get it.
Eh.
They're like, why is this guy Conjure out pictures or blue eye devil. Some anime. Actually, I haven't watched what you guys are doing.
You guys are usually doing stuff that's pretty cool, so
That's the dragon character from the
Yeah,
last
you guys are.
episode we were streaming where he was storyboarding out the musical trailer for Dungeon Flippers. And that's a new character he's working on for some cyberpunk thing that Mike's working on.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah,
See, it's
pretty
funny
sweet so far, Mike, gotta say.
Because now you guys can
Thanks,
see
man.
who I am.
Who am you?
guys could probably look me up on Facebook.
Who you am?
Yeah, you coulda. Technically, we are connected.
Technically.
See me old face there.
That's what Eric actually looks like.
He's a real man.
He's a real boy! Not my gumdrop buttons!
I didn't hear.
Mike said, "Not my gumdrop buttons."
I gotta think like that.
You're a monster!
See,
Alright.
I love the use of like no like other lines.
I know, that's Mike's style. He does a lot. He does like the outlines first to get the structure in, and then all the outlines change to the same color of whatever the piece is. And it's got its own really unique, nice looking style. We always talk about that.
Yeah, Mike, that's
Thanks,
good.
man.
I like it. Yeah, for real talk here now. No, you guys do great. I've been enjoying watching it.
Yay!
This one
They
in
say,
particular, Jeff,
"Yay."
I didn't even do outlines yet. I was like, I wonder.
Oh, you just drew that one straight up without outlines, eh?
Yeah,
Nice.
just none.
Is that parts of him grayed out right now, or is that his base color?
That's his base color. I wanted to do something get away
Oh,
from
it's nice.
red.
Kind of pastel.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it like pretty dumbed down so everything kind of came together. I think
Yeah.
I think I'll make this a little bit more orange, but pastel.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. No, I like it.
He still looks concerned. He's just angry about it.
He's concerned.
I don't know if I feel good about this.
Well, this if I go up to here and I show this again, you'll get it. He's supposed to be holding a pen and a pad, so his hands are just like kind of like.
If he doesn't have that pen and paper, he cannot be a main character.
Right?
He needs to be that big that gets destroyed.
No, he's the actually, like I was saying earlier, he's the first character you meet in this world who's kind of normal, and he's looking at the main characters like, what the fuck is with these guys? You know? So it's the first time you meet someone who acts like a regular person. Well, technically I've written 4 full episodes, and then synopsis the full first season, and then the second, third, and fourth seasons of episodic synopsis for each episode. Yeah, let's do it. I'm down. I'm 100% behind that. I'm 100% behind that. In fact, we could live stream it for everybody. Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that yet. I don't even know these characters well enough yet.
Voice act harder.
Mike says, "Voice act harder." Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, he'll be going so fast you can't hear him.
I'm ready to walk the talk.
That's right.
Or literally talk the
Well,
talk.
look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty much the end of our stream this week.
Oh,
We are doing
yeah.
a short 2-hour stream this week, so that we can hang out with my buddy here, Eric, as he is my good buddy. I mean, they'll get to see each other. We drink Philip's beer. That's right, Philip's.
Unless you have an alcohol problem, please do not drink.
The PSA. The more you know. Knowing is half the battle. No, knowing is half the combat.
Ha!
And that doesn't really roll off the tongue either.
It's 50% of the battle.
Again, make sure you follow everybody around, including myself, on all of our social media platforms. I'll bring that up for you right now on my part of the screen there. Hail Satin Sheets. Eric's out. Make sure you follow me, Jay, at Instagram. We have at @nerd_Natalie for Natalie Harvey on Instagram and Twitter. We have Travis Fowler at Travis Fowler Art and at Travis Fowler 31 on Twitter. At Travis Fowler Art on Instagram. And then Gigi Strato, GGSTRATTO. That is Mike Murphy on both Instagram and Twitter. And of course, you can also get Twitch Pixel on Instagram at Twitch Pixel, at Twitch Pixel, at Twitch Pixel and on YouTube, and at Twitch Pixel on Facebook. I tried to standardize that, but everywhere
So
else
many
I've taken
handles.
everything.
Cool down.
Getting close there.
Well,
You can, of course, follow any of us or any of our social platforms for Twitch Pixel on twitchpixel.com. That's the easiest way to get a hold of us. You can also watch our stream there as well. So thanks to everybody who came into the chat today, especially Travis' sister. Thanks for Eric Arg, who came in and saw us in person today. It was great. And we will be back next Saturday, of course, streaming for you guys live. More of this stuff, more Griggs, more character animation, more storyboards and everything. Yes, and we guarantee Eric Arg won't be here next week, so you'll enjoy the show.
Oh!
Hell yeah, brother! Awesome. Thanks again, everyone, for coming in and watching. Thanks, you guys, for coming out and streaming again. Thanks, Eric, for coming here. And thank myself for making sure it was all working this week and actually getting you to do the stream. That's right.
oh.
All right, we'll talk to everybody next
Take
week.
care.
Thanks again. See you, Travis. See you, Mike.
Yeah.